Hey y'all, welcome back to the party. It's me, your girl, BrittReacts, and today we are reacting to Mitch Hedberg, early TV, 1995, stand-up. Let's see what he has to say.
I'm going to bring up your first act now, and I believe it was Eva Perón who once said, "Please welcome this next gentleman, Mitch Hedberg."
Okay.
It's very cool of you to applaud for me. I dig that. This is my microphone hand right here, so if it acts a little silly, it's adjusting to its newfound freedom. Keep that in mind. I performed in Nashville, Tennessee last week. I just got back this morning, and it was my second time at the club down there, and it wasn't by popular demand. It was because of rotation. That's what brought me back. Did radio interviews. I walked into the studio to do an interview. The DJ's first question was, "Who are you?" I had to think, you know, is this guy really deep? Or did I drive to the wrong station? You know?
Has he always had this great head of hair? Good grief, it doesn't feel fair. That's a funny one, because, like, yeah, when people say, like, "Who are you?" You're like, well, I'd like to think I'm, like, that, or is it like, "Who are you?" Like, "I am such and such." Like, that's a good one. That's a good one, Mitch.
A lot of radio stations, they like to use their frequency number to count down the days of summer. Like FM 107 will celebrate the 107 days of summer, you know? AM stations can't do this. We're AM 1610, celebrating the 1610 days of the next 4.5 years. It's gonna be a long party. Go slow. A lot of people flash the peace sign these days, you know. It's cool to flash the peace sign, but I think it's cooler to express peace verbally. Hey, brother. 2.
2.
Peace is a hard concept. I tell you, I was home last week and I heard a gunshot outside of my apartment. Then I saw 2 guys run by my window. So I was going to call the police. But then I got optimistic. I said, hey, maybe it's just a race.
Probably
yeah,
not.
That's what it is. There's a lot of late-night track and field events by my house. Nocturnal jocks.
Nocturnal jocks.
I live in a studio apartment, 1 room, and like when people come over, I like to give them a tour. It helps loosen up their neck.
That's funny. Like, this is the bedroom, that's the bathroom, this is this, that's that. I think one of my dreams was to live in like a studio loft one day. You know what I mean? This is like before I had a kid, before I got married, but like I would love to give a studio loft apartment tour.
I got a sliding glass door, has a sticker, it says warning alarm system. It's a real simple alarm too. It consists of a sticker.
I say that all the time, like people who have just like the stickers in their windows, or you know, anything that's like beware of, and it's like, do you actually have it, or are you just smart enough to get the sticker and know that like most people will be deterred by the sticker? I don't know.
It consists of a sticker. If I'm going to threaten people with words, I should be more intense. You know, an alarm system, like maybe warning, no air inside.
Extremely hot inside.
Quicksand. And a monster. I pushed it.
I pushed it.
Transportation is a good way to get around. I walk a lot. I'm a walker. Find if I don't walk, I end up in one spot. I walk by people who try to hand me out flyers, you know. When someone tries to hand me out a flyer, it's kind of like they're saying, here, you throw this away.
Fact. Fact. I can't think of a time someone's handed me a flyer and I, like, actually read it and, like, utilized it. I don't necessarily throw them away. I might, like, put them in my car or something, but that's a good one, Mitch. That's a good one. Also, this artwork behind him reminds me of, like, the artwork that we used to doodle in high school, you know, like, and you try to cover the whole page, so you start in one corner and, like, make all these, like, abstract things. Was it just me? No, it couldn't have been. I know it wasn't just me because someone taught me how to do it. But did y'all do it? Let me know.
Clap, I'm not used to that, man. I was in a band for a while. I was in a band for 7 years. It was
I believe that.
A death metal band. People either loved us or they hated us, or they thought we were okay. A lot of death metal bands have intense names like Rigor Mortis, or Mortuary, or Obituary. We weren't that intense, so we just went with Injured.
Injured. Also, I don't feel like a heavy metal band could be just okay. I feel like it's either really good or it's not. Right? Can you just be okay? I feel like heavy metal doesn't, there's no gray area. Pick a side.
Later on, we changed it to acapella as we were walking out of the pawn shop. We became a death metal barbershop quartet. I'm a shopper. I shop for things. I was looking for some glue recently, but all this one store had was super glue. It sounded way too overwhelming. They didn't have any pretty good glue. I don't want to hang from a steel beam. I just want to put some shit back together. I had another line, but it's too late. You clapped too long. The rhythm is over.
The rhythm is over it?
I want to open up a chain of pizza restaurants called Mitch's Pizzeria. Not because I excel at making pizza, I just think Pizza Hut is cocky, and they need to be taken out. They're advertising that they're going to accept all competitors' coupons, so if...
Pizza Hut is cocky, and they need to take their competitors out. I think Pizza Hut has been dethroned. Let me know in the comments, what's your favorite pizza chain? I'm not, like, the biggest pizza lover, but I think if I had to pick one, I'd go with Papa John's. Simply because of the garlic butter and the pepper that they put in the box. Not because like the pizza. I used to hate Papa John's growing up. I thought the sauce was too sweet. But in my adult life, that garlic butter and that is it a peppercini? I don't know, but no one's allowed to touch those when we get pizza. I'm like, don't you dare or order your own.
Mitch's Pizzeria was going on, I'd print up a coupon that said unlimited free pizza.
That sounds like going out of business to me.
Special note, coupon not good at any of the Mitch's Pizza locations. Free pizza oven with purchase. Of a small Coke. I was born in Minnesota. That's where I was raised, Minnesota. That's why I left, too, because of you. That's kind of stupid. But when I was 18, I was kind of sick of living there, so my friend Tim and I, we packed up his Volare. We moved
I don't know
from
what that
Minnesota to Florida. We wanted to move to Texas, but the front end alignment was bad. I hooked up with a roommate down there. His name was Eddie.
Is Texas further from Minnesota than Florida is? Or did I miss the joke? Because he's saying the front end alignment, so they like couldn't make it to Texas. But I feel like Texas is closer. Did I miss the joke? Did it go over my head? It's okay if it did. They often do.
I hooked up with a roommate down there. His name was Eddie. Eddie was kind of slow on the mental draw. I was writing a letter one night. I had a problem. I said, Eddie, how do you abbreviate Arkansas? He said, I don't know. Just start spelling it, then quit.
It's right sometimes. That works sometimes.
I used to do acid on occasion. Like, when I was on acid, it was strange. I would see things, like beams of light. I'd hear sounds that sounded an awful lot like car horns.
So, were you on a highway?
When we were on acid, we would go into the woods, because when you're in the woods tripping, there's less likely a chance you run into an authority figure. Well, we ran into a bear. That was even more of a buzzkill. Friend Dwayne was standing there, raising his right hand, swearing to help prevent forest fires.
Smokey the bear.
Got him away from the bear. He put his arm around my shoulder. He said, Mitch, Smokey is way more intense in person.
The Fuzzies is so nostalgic. It feels like we're watching this in a VHS tape and a VCR, right? Like where it's like just the quality of it. I love it. It's like take me back to the 90s. There it is. I love it. He just ended his show like. Yeah, he just was like, he didn't even say, like, I'm done. I love that. He's very, like, nonchalant, kind of, I'm just here to do my job and tell these jokes and get my check and go home. Love it. Love that delivery, Mitch. Love it. Love his style. All right. Well, go and have the day you deserve. Peace.